I like to surround myself with guys that are a lot bigger than me, just in case somebody that's still upset about the separation comes by. But really, that's one of the things that many years ago, just about everybody in this room really stood with me when we decided to do that. It was a really, really difficult decision politically, but when you looked at all the numbers and all the facts and figures, I think everybody can look at it now and really agree it was the right thing to do. TSC's done so many great things over the last 6 years. Me and my fellow board members have done fantastic things. It means a lot to me that they're here. Adela's like a campaign mom to me. She's always been there for me. She's always kind of like somebody I go to for advice. But even though she's my campaign mom, nobody could replace my real mom, who's right here. If my mom came up here to speak, I'd have to lower the microphone even more. But really, it really means a lot that everybody's here. We've done some really good things at TSC. I didn't know if I was going to run again. Some people were asking me to consider other things, and some people probably would have wanted me to be here, standing here about a year ago, trying to announce for something else, but I wasn't ready at that point. TSC still needed me. We still had a lot of really good things to do at TSC. We still have so much more work to do. In the 6 years we've been there, we've actually lowered the tuition 35%. When I was running and when we were going through this whole ordeal, that was one of the things that I knew could actually be accomplished. When you looked at the numbers and you looked at how inefficiently the institution was running at that point, you knew that this could be done a lot better. And I knew that students were paying way too much for tuition. The tuition had kind of priced itself out of the market. There were students who wanted to go to school, just couldn't afford to go. So we said we need to make this affordable and high quality. And we've accomplished that. Like I said, 35% lower tuition since we've been there. Everybody else is going up. Some other things that I'm really proud of is the last 2 years, we've given our employees a raise the last 2 years. And that's something that in economic times like this, that's something that not many people can say, that they gave all their employees a raise. We haven't raised any taxes. All the taxes have not been raised above the effective tax rate, so that's fantastic for everybody as well. But one of the reasons that I want to run again is, like I said, I feel that there's a lot more work that still needs to be done. We've already saved it. Now we need to grow it, right? One of the things that I feel is extremely important is growing enrollment. I think we need more students to come in the door. We need to get more students in. We need to get more students out. We need to, more than anything, spread the word. We need to get the message out. TSC's marketing, in my opinion, hasn't been what it should be. A lot of people here know what's going on, but a lot of people actually don't. I was actually speaking to a counselor, a dual enrollment counselor, about 2 weeks ago, and she didn't even know we were accredited yet. So I know that if she didn't know, then we're not doing a good enough job of getting that word out. So that's something that's really high on my list of priorities. We've got to get the word out. We need to let people know exactly what we've done at TSC and what the things we're going to continue to do at TSC. And last, we need to cultivate those relationships with the ISDs. That's our feeder. Just like BISD is our feeder school, Port Isabel ISD, Los Fresnos ISD are our feeders. We're also feeders for UT-RGB, Harvard, UT, any other four-year school. And if somebody wants to come in, get a 2-year degree, get a certificate, get a better job, make a life for themselves, that's fine too. That's exactly what we want. Because TSC is and should be at the forefront of Brownsville's economic development. You cannot say economic development without having TSC at the table. People that are industry that's considering coming to Brownsville, one of the first things they ask is, do you have a workforce? Do you have skilled labor? And sometimes, unfortunately, the answer to that question has been no. And a lot of that was because of the position that UT left TSC at the time of the separation. We're building that back up, and we're going to continue to do that. But our role and mission is to increase opportunities, to create skilled labor and skilled workforce so that our economic development people and our elected officials can lure businesses here and grow Brownsville. TSC needs to be vital and will be vital in growing Brownsville and moving Brownsville forward. So that's something that's dear to me and really, really important to me. There's so many other things I could talk about, but I know that the taco lines are probably gonna get longer if you guys don't start eating again. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support, and I need your vote. I need your family's vote. I need everybody that you know of to come out and vote. So thank you, and keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you so much.